Odds are, if you're a beer drinker, you've been served in a glass that looks a lot like this one. But these were never actually designed to have beer in them. These are actually called Boston cocktail mixers. And here's what they're actually for. Peter?
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, can you get rid of that for me? So these are called shaker glasses, or Boston mixers. They're actually designed to mix drinks in them. So you might as well be drinking this beer out of a bowl. While Peter enjoys that wonderful bowl of beer, we're gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of the shaker glass before we go into 5 other glasses that are gonna be way better. So first of all, this shaker glass was originally in a bar designed for cocktail mixing. Before pre-prohibition, we actually, as Americans, drank a butt-ton of hard alcohol and never really didn't drink much for beer. Post-prohibition, the beer all pretty much sucked, and all of our glassware for beer disappeared, and what we were left over were these cocktail glasses. Throughout the 50s, 60s, and even 70s in the United States, these glasses became incredibly popular because they are cheap, they are durable, they are stackable, and most importantly, nobody actually complained about them.
Because, you see, these glasses, they actually take away flavor from beer. They're not designed to let you fully experience what you're getting into. When the beer sucks, that's a good thing. But in today's craft beer world, we have a variety of flavors, and we want to show you a variety of glassware to show those flavors off. And that's what we have in front of us. We're going to be running through a handful of different glassware styles and telling you what you get off of those and what styles of beer to drink in them.
The first glass we're going to be talking about today is your traditional Pilsner glass. As you can see here, this is a tall, ever so slightly tapered glass, and what these are designed to do is accentuate the clarity of any beer that you put in them, as well as keep that nice little head going on top because of the sheer height of the glass.
It's important to mention that a lot of traditional Pilsner glasses actually have a little bit more of a taper here on the, well, you can't really see it, but
Here,
a taper on the...
Let me. Perfect.
So yeah, if you look sideways, you can see that that glass is fairly straight, but right around there, it actually have a little bit of a taper. You want to tell them what that's for?
So that's going to be to keep that little bit of nose in there as you are actually drinking the glass, and yeah, get that little nice delicate aroma for you.
The next glass style is actually comes from England in the old pub kind of sense, and it is a Nonic glass. This is what I would call the next step up from a classic shaker pint, but it does have a slight bump right here, which is meant to both capture and express the aromatics in the head.
Traditionally, glassware comes from the location that the beer is from, but in this case, the Nonic glass comes kind of from a beer culture that formed over in Britain, and they have the bump on there, which really makes that glass different, right? Hand here. All right, go for it.
All right.
All right. So, tell them about the bump, Peter.
So that bump is the secret to making this glass really express the flavors and aromas of the beer, while still making the glass stackable, which is an important feature in high-volume pubs in the old world Britain.
These glasses were actually some of the first glassware to have a higher volume and be marked at the 1 pint mark as well.
Yeah, so if you have ever seen glasses that have a marking for pint or imperial pint, which was actually more common back in the day, that's where this came from. You need a little...
Oh, that's just disgusting. Nope, I'm not doing it. All right. Next in our glassware is the traditional Tulip glass, and these are really interesting. These generally came from the monasteries, the Belgian beer brewers, and as you can see here, they're very bulbous. That's generally designed to accentuate some of the sweetness and some of the alcohol character that a lot of Belgian beers will be. One thing to note compared to normal tulip glasses is, well, here, this is kind of full. Can we,
Really? Okay, up.
Right.
All right.
Yep, there we go. Oh. All right, there we go. Is that the base on these is actually going to be pretty hefty compared to a lot of like wine glasses or other tulip glasses that you might see today. And that's going to be the tulip glass for you.
Really good ramen. It surprisingly works.
Nope. Oh, that's bad.
Well, that was an experience over there. But yeah, the next glass we have for you was originally used for. I think I got something in my. Might have been crying. Can you wash this for me?
Here.
Was really designed for whiskey, which means it's specifically designed to accentuate alcohol and really funnel complex aromatics that can come from things like oak aging and those high alcohol kind of. Well, no, thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's still a little blurry. That's okay. But the base of the glass is very heavy. You got a big bulb on the bottom, similar to the goblet glass, but a more complex taper here that's really designed to shoot those aromatics at your nose without, without letting them go. It's kind of hard to show you here.
Yeah.
That's yeah. But if you notice, the way that taper happens after the bulb, so you can really capture a small volume of beer in here, perfect for like barrel-aged, high alcohol style beers. But the way this taper happens, it really funnels the aromatics directly towards your nose instead of expressing them like something like a tulip, which would open up a little bit. So it's perfect for those high alcohol beers, and it's a great way to enjoy something like a nice strong barley wine.
The last glass we're going to talk about today is the Munique, or also I've heard them called like maestro glasses, something of the sort, which is sort of a hybridized glass between something like an IPA glass and a tulip glass. And these are actually the glassware that we use here. We found that they're just sort of the best of all worlds. They do fantastic for dark lagers. They do fantastic for IPAs, and work really well for just about anything else.
You guys kind of know where this is going?
All foam. And I think that just about sums up our glass video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe.
And if you've got any more glassware you'd like us to show, we'd love to do a part 2 of this. We've got plenty of glassware to show off, so let us know, and I think I'm gonna go sleep.
Or puke.
Yeah.
You got it. See you next time on Genus Brewing. So while Peter's over there puking, fun facts. This is the glass that we serve out of here at Genus. As you can see, it's fairly full. This is your shaker pint. I also can't pour very well. Also fun facts. Your local dive bar is ripping you off.